Hello there everyone. Today I'm going to talk the three important technique of Vedic astrology which can be used by common people, but you need not know the in-depth of astrology. Now, Vedic astrology is a very complicated subject. There are many parameters which has to be used for prediction. So people find it very confusing with regard to the Vedic astrology. This video is about how to use the Vedic astrology by non-astrologers. Just by knowing one or two parameters, you can use the Vedic astrology for prediction across. So this is going to be an interesting video for you where you use the top three parameters in Vedic astrology to use it in your day-to-day life, and it is not very complicated. Now, first of all, try to note down your Janma Nakshatra. If you just see the horoscope, it will be put Janma Nakshatra. Many people will know the Janma Nakshatra. The position of the moon is the Janma Nakshatra. The position of the moon in the particular nakshatra is the Janma Nakshatra. The nakshatra may be Trivona, Uttrada, Avita, or Aswini, Bharani, Rohini. There are only 27 nakshatras. In the 27 nakshatras, you can know the Janma Nakshatra very easily, or the moon's nakshatra is supposed to be the Janma Nakshatra. Now, how do we use this Janma Nakshatra? Janma Nakshatra is a very important indicator of a person's life. If the life is going to be very good across, then the Janma Nakshatra will be very good. For example, there was a person who was running Rahu Dasha. He was having all kinds of difficulty. I asked him, how is the Janma Nakshatra? He was quite startled. He says, whenever I have a Janma Nakshatra, I tend to get into a lot of problems. I tend to get into a lot of issues across. So that is the indicator of the bad time. You need not know about Dasha, Bhukti or Gochara. If you are going to have a bad time in your Janma Nakshatra, you are going to get into problem. Now the entire month has to be happy, then keep the Janma Nakshatra happy. If the entire 30 days, the next 27 to 30 days has to become very happy, then note down your Janma Nakshatra and try to keep yourself happy. Now during the Janma Nakshatra, you can do chanting, you can do ritual, you can do meditation, you can donate money, you can keep mauna, you can keep anything as long as it makes you very peaceful and happy. That is the main indicator of the Janma Nakshatra. Now, the Janma Nakshatra will tell you about how good time is going to be. For example, there was a particular guy who had Venus Dasha, and I marked the Janma Nakshatra for the last 3 months. I asked, these are the dates. How has this been the dates? He told all the 3 dates has been very good. I asked him why. No, I remember these particular dates because there was some kind of a dealing and a transaction which happened across. So this is the indicator of the Janma Nakshatra, which will be very helpful for you as a person. Now this is the very important indicator for the Janma Nakshatra. If the entire month is going to be happy, if the entire month is going to be difficult, this is the indicator. If you have 3 to 4 Janma Nakshatras having problem, the entire year is going to have a major problem across. If the Janma Nakshatra continuously 5-6 times is going to have a problem, you are going to get into a major disaster. So therefore, you have to keep the Janma Nakshatra, which is very happy across, very peaceful across. Don't pick up fight. Don't try to abuse people. Don't try to get very angry with people. This is the very important thing as far as the Janma Nakshatra is concerned. Yeah, just the Janma Nakshatra will help you to identify the good or the bad time. You need not know anything about astrology at all. This will really help you with the astrological technique of just knowing the Janma Nakshatra and applying it across. Now, the second important technique is the Janma Dina, the day you are born. For example, one could be born on a Tuesday, one could be born on a Thursday, one could be born on a different thing. Now, generally, people who are born on Tuesday and Saturday are bound to have a lot of conflict in their life. Generally, people who are born on Thursday, Friday, Monday are supposed to have what you call it as a peaceful living, not much of a problematic living across. Now, this is a very important indicator using the Janma Nakshatra. Just see the Janma Nakshatra, Janma Dina, and the Janma Dina in which you are born. If you are born in a malefic days like Tuesdays and Saturdays, you are bound to have difficulty. And if you are born in Thursday, Friday, Monday, and Wednesday, you are supposed to have what you call as a positive life. The second important application of the Janma Dina is start anything new on the Janma Dina. For example, you could be born on a Tuesday, you could be born on a Thursday, you could be born on any particular day. Start something new on the Janma Dina. It will become very, very successful across. For example, there was a guy who was kind of recovering from the illness, recovering from the ailment. He was not able to identify the problem, identify the solution for the problem, and he was having a lot of severe headache across. And suddenly on the Janma Dina day, he got the idea about how to go about it. So, and he found he was having a lot of sinus, therefore he had to use a lot of ginger paste over his head, which will help him to calm down the sinus across. So this is a very, very important thing with the Janma Dina, the day in which you are born. You can start something new, start something fresh, start something which is very, very good across. And this is very, very valuable across for many people, because they get confused when to start something, when to begin something across, and that they tend to get into problem across. So this can be easily identified. The third most important thing is the Janma time, the time in which you are born. You try to light the lamp. Now you could be born in 12:15. In about the time you're born, that is, if you're born at 7:10, then at about 10 to 12 or 7:05 to 7:15, within that time, try to light the lamp. You're born in the Janma time, it's okay, don't worry about it. Every day light lamp for 30 days. You will see a dramatic improvement in your life. It will lead to a lot of changes, and it will help you to have a better time across into your life. This is one of the biggest problem what people have. People get caught in the bad time. They do not know how to come out of the bad time. All they need to do is to light the lamp during their Janma time. The time in which they are born is very, very valuable across. So that can be used across to develop the entire impact of it, and it will bring in a lot of changes into your life. So this is the Janma time which has been there. So all the three techniques are there: Janma Nakshatra, Janma Dina, and the Janma time in which you are born will give you a very good leverage about how to go about your life, even though you do not know about Vedic astrology, even though you need not do about it. Just light the lamp during the Janma time in which you are born. It will have a massive impact into your life across. So I I request you to use all these 3 techniques across, which will be very, very helpful for your astrological growth, and you will be able to use astrology more and more in a very practical and in a very, very common sense way. So these are the top 3 techniques in Vedic astrology. Without using the deeper principles of Vedic astrology, you can use this to have a better life, better way of living life across. Thank you.